Up home repair guide for you today. I'm going to talk about how to hang a picture in your home or a frame or anything like that. Be sure to jump onto the chat and answer our polls, and also jump on the chat and give us some feedback. We appreciate it. Okay, the first thing on hanging a picture is knowing what you want to hang. I'm going to use this empty frame here to make a point. You will see there's a hook on the back here, a hanger. It's this one right here type. It has notches in it, so you could adjust the picture left or right. Okay, so we're going to start with that. The other thing on the back of the frame, you could have these, which are used with wire to string it across. If you have if this was much larger, you might put a wire across here. These would be on the left and right, just installed with your portable drill. Now be aware, the portable drill I'm going to use, we covered in detail in our classes on Get Set Up. So be sure to look up at the classes available out there and sign up for one. But you put the cable, if you need it, across this on a large picture, or just one of these type of hooks on a smaller one here. Okay. From there's different ways you can mount it, depending on the surface material you're going into. I'll just show up a few of them. They're readily available. One of the most common ones is drilling a hole. This would be into something, it'll work on plasterboard. Plasterboard's another name for, we've called it so many things over the years, sheetrock, wallboard, plasterboard. The drill bit has a little wing on it around the end, and that works great in your portable drill, and you have these type of connectors. Now, you won't be able to see it as well when I hold it up with that picture. I hope you can. You drill the 1/4 inch, let's say it's typically 1/4 inch hole, with your drill bit. You press one of these in, and then as you tighten a screw that comes with it, it collapses and pushes up against the back of the board. So these are pretty common and are used around. Another type we use are these here. It's a plate with a sharp raw nail, and I'll show you what they look like in real life. Again, very small. They have different sizes. Gives you an idea there, okay? Now those, you put them in at an angle, so this plate is vertical. So when you're done, it's up straight. These hold very well too, to do it. What you want to do is when you're looking at connectors, they're labeled for how many pounds they could, or kilograms, they could hold. Don't take that as absolute. That's a good number if your wall board or your surface is perfect, like like it isn't. So let's say you say, I got a 30-pound pitcher or 20-pound pitcher. This one says it's good for 20. I'd put one there that's good for 40 or 50. Double the number of what you weigh, then you're going to be secure and safe. Okay. Now, there's another one I'd like to show you. This one I really like. This is they call them monkey hooks, gorilla hooks. They call them different names, but you'll see them. They'll come in 2 thicknesses. This is a pretty amazing type of hook. So I'll show you how we do it. This is for wall board where it's hollow behind. You take it, you grip it, you work it back and forth. It has a pointed edge. Well, let me put it down here so you can see. Pointed edge, you push it through, and it comes up. And the wire on the back presses up against the wall. There we go. And you can hang, this is rated, so you know this is rated for 50 pounds. You could hold on that, which is about 20 kilo on top of that hook. To take it out, if you move it, you just work it out. You got a tiny little hole, a little tub of spackle, and now the spackle is pink and will turn white as it dries. They have out there. I love it. Anyway, you dab on your finger, that tiny, and the spot disappears, and it works. These are great. But again, when you go to the store, look at the ratings on any type of hook you're considering doing for the weight, and have your collection for it. Now, hanging the picture, you want to have a more general question. What's the base? What's the height you should have it at? It differs for different people. I'm a tall person. I like it a little taller. If you're putting it up, they'll tell you the average home designers around is 57 to 60 inches. So what we're going to do is take our tape measure, measure up 60 inches or 57 from the floor, which puts it right about here for the center of the picture. So when you're getting ready to decide where your picture goes, this is a great recommendation. Picture this frame. You're going to cut out a piece of cardboard exactly the same size. You want to put blue painter's tape. Now, what's important about blue painter's tape is it doesn't hurt the paint. You can put it on your wall and pull it off. This is what you put up when you're doing touch-up paint and stuff around, available at any hardware. So you position that where you want it, and you can move it left, right, up, and down. You could get the spouse's approval or your partner's approval there, whether you like the location. You may be thinking about putting other ones around it. Do it with pieces of cardboard that match the size of those pictures. Do you like what it is? It's worth it. From there, by measuring down from your hook on the back or to the wire, let's say it's a 1/2 inch, you could go a 1/2 inch down there, put your hook in the wall, and hang your picture, and you're ready to go without having to redo it. So that's what I have for you today. Here's the drill I'll show you. Well, one more. This is that 1/4 inch drill bit in there. These drills are great. Please take the class online and get set up, and you'll see we show you how to put the drill bit in. You don't need a tool to lock it in. My hand just does it tight, and it's ready to go. It's a battery, could go anywhere. This puts a hole through the right dimension, and it's typically the size you use for all of these types that I was showing you here. That's a 1/4 inch drill blown up, and you put the hole in, put your screw in that comes with it. Either one works great. These are better for real hard items or a solid deep wall more. It will work with the sheetrock, don't get me wrong. It's made to collapse up behind about a 1/2 inch sheetrock or wallboard. That's what this is. Okay? Thanks for joining me today. Please make sure to check out our Get Set Up classes online. We appreciate you. Thank you.